Hi guys, I'm Shmi. I've popped down to HRO in Lamborghini Pangbourne where I'm taking a look at the Huracan LP610-4. We're going to jump inside now though and take a look at the interior because I want to show you the new dashboard display system that this car has in store for us. So you can immediately see through the wheel there that you have that very nice near on 12-inch LCD display. Around the rest of the interior it's also pretty cool. You've got the mini display there that shows your sort of temperatures and pressures and so on. Here you've got this nice bit of trim that sort of goes back to the Sesto Elemento concept that came out. You see those shapes throughout the interior, the hexagonal six-sided shapes for the sixth element, carbon. Inside we've got all this nice Alcantara too, contrast stitching. It's all very cool, but what I'm going to do is just, when you start the car, you can either lift the flap and press the button, or you can just press through. We're not going to start it, just turn on the ignition. And check out this display. So, first up, there are a few different ways you can look at things. Oh, safety first, even though I'm not moving right now. I should put my seatbelt on just to get rid of that message. There we go, this screen's lit up too. I like the look and feel of these switches for the windows and so on. So on the dial here, you can have multiple different modes. You can have the rev counter across in the center, across the whole display, or you can have those dials central as well. At the left, obviously, you've got your current radio station, time and date, that sort of info. Rev counter, like the way it shows all the way up to 10,000. I assume, I don't know for certain, that the red line starts lower and will move up as the car warms up. It's cold at the moment. Then it shows us, obviously, it's in park. Got the odometer details at the bottom and the speedo, temperature and battery up at the top, and then you've got the nav system stuff with the temperature at the right. So on the steering wheel, Lamborghini have indicators on there, cancelled by pressing, light flash. On the right hand side, the same with the wipers. Down at the bottom, you've got the Enema switch, which takes you from Strada to Sport to Corsa. They're three different sort of sporty settings. So obviously as you go up to Sport, the shifts get faster, it holds the revs more in automatic, and the car is a more responsive, suspension stiffer and so on, and then Corsa, yet again, another notch up. So also we've got this switch here. Down on this side there's going to be a cruise control, that will have to be retrofitted, but here we've got up and down and menu, which scrolls through settings, although actually I think when you're not on you have to use central dial. So you've got the buttons for the normal modes, and as you turn the dial you scroll through them. So we'll just bring up navigation, and how awesome is that? You have your nav right in front of you. We're in the centre of Pangbourne, and I assume if we press back, yeah, it pulls us back to the menu, info, no traffic info. This is all very familiar. It's sort of a later development, I guess, of the VW Audi system. Connect Bluetooth phone, iPod, all of that stuff. Radio, I'm sure. Tone is probably speaker settings. Car, this will be fun. Vehicle settings, servicing and checks. Oh, cool little graphic there. It's a very nice display. So fairly sensible stuff. I'm sort of learning as I go here. Let me see if I press and hold these buttons, does it change mode? There we go. So that brings it up full screen, and then you can have the rev counter full screen. That's a very cool view. And back to the two-sided display. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I believe there is coming an option that when you're in Corsa, there will be a horizontal rev counter, very, very racer style. But I can tell you from driving this car, it is just awesome. More Sesto Elemento influences in the paddles. Very long paddles, very nice feel to them, and they look very cool, the hollowed out bits. Saving space as well. And it's a pretty nice steering wheel as well, to be honest. So a very cool place to be. So let's just look at this dial. What do you have? Oil temperature, oil pressure, battery. I like how it's written in Italian. I'm not going to try and say it in Italian, but it's pretty cool. So what else do we have inside? We've got a little bit of space behind us. You can see a little bit of the engine through the window. You can see out the back with the plastic cover, but it will be nicer with the glass engine bay covers when they are released. Pretty standard sun visors, can't really see much of that, sorry, but buttons and the like. So yeah. Oh, what do we have under here? Oh, you can go all the way through. There's a floating center console, storage pocket I can feel in there. And a grab handle there, and a standard door pouches. Check the glove box, small glove box, but I guess holds your documents. I do like that a lot, that's really cool. And floor mats and the like. I like the mirror design as well, nice place to look. The rear vents that you can see. So that is the interior of the Huracan LP610-4 here at HRO and Lamborghini Pangbourne. Make sure you go check out the guys from Lamborghini Pangbourne on their Instagram and Facebook pages. I'm going to put in the links in the description down below to that. Really appreciate it if you give them a follow, see all the stuff that's going on, the new cars coming in. Hope you've enjoyed that first look at the dials though. Make sure you're subscribed to Shmee150. Lots more to come with this car and plenty of other supercars. That's it for right now though. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers. This is the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4.
For example, if you hold that button down, you can look at your radio. For example, if you were to be on radio,